All right, the boys are back home. The Blues are back to base.
Yeah.
Cobham, right at the moment. So they are going to be playing our final preseason game against Inter Milan. Inter Milan, and this promises to be an exciting and a cracker of a game because this is the final preseason game before we get into the new season.
Right.
And as you've heard from Maresca before, now almost all our players will be available to play or either come from the bench to start or either come from the bench. Yeah. So we are hopeful to see, a lot more action. But then before we get into the conversation, as usual, I have my man Amando in the building.
Yeah.
Right, and to the extra photographer extraordinaire.
Snap this in the building. I'm right here.
Right. My guy, they say they wait for the rap. The rap version of the Charlie.
It will come. The next episode you'd hear.
We'll do something. I just say you go far safe.
It go come. I will load down with punchlines and Charlie.
So Boli go fit sign. We put some record.
We are hoping so. African Connect.
I mean, they be businessmen.
Allah. And then you know where he's from. Where he's from, they value rap so much. So Charlie, I follow them.
So some blue record like that.
Yeah,
man. All right, it's beautiful having you guys again on the show, as well as our viewers. Thank you all very much for always joining us every single time. Make sure you subscribe if you're watching for the first time and smash that like button if you watch the video and then enjoy it. Leave us a comment as well.
Very important.
Let's will help the video. Yeah, exactly. Right. So, guys, we are playing Inter Milan. Your initial comments on the game.
Overall, I'm expecting a cracker, a very competitive game as usual. So Inter is actually on form. Coming from last season, they were the leaders of the champions of the Serie A.
Italian Serie A.
And let's not forget, just 2 years ago they were in the Champions League final.
Yeah.
So Inter is a very solid team.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a good test for our team moving into the season proper. Yeah, so I think we'll see what will happen this afternoon, right? This afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So I think 50-50 for concern about the previous matches is been 50-50 between the two.
Yeah.
One draw for each.
That's our head-to-head.
Yeah, head-to-head is one 50-50. Draw each and then one win each. So it's very close.
Yeah.
You understand? So let's see what happens later on this afternoon. And for me, it's not about the winning, as I usually say, during preseason. We need to see the system working.
Yeah. And that is always the because it's a 360 thing.
Yeah.
When the system is working, you are able you easily win.
You easily win.
Yes.
Exactly. And
automated.
I want to see how the defense will will correct their mistakes previously. Because for now, the defense is our headache. We can all see it from the start. It's a defense. So I think in this match, I want to see some improvement at the back there. Yeah. So basically, that's what I'll say for now. And until we try to open the game itself and we'll see what will happen.
Right. Snapped.
Yeah. Talking about solidity, this is a team that has come from the previous season being the best attacking and then the best defending as well. Yeah. So I think this is a very good game for
Italians
us to test.
are known for their defense.
Yes, and then Inter Milan actually conceded just 22 goals the past season. And they scored as much as 89. If my facts are right. Yeah. So I think that this is going to better test our depth of squad. What we have been afraid of, that's our defense. Their attack would actually let us see, finally, we think we are there, but this will have gotten us to know that, there are still a few lapses here. And then when it comes to our defense to pair their attack, whatever it is they're going to bounce on us, we should know that, we are ready. And then our attack facing their defense too, we should know that we have a solid attack. So I think that this is going to be a very good game. I like the timing because now the squad is going to be at its full effect as to if every player would play. I'm not too sure this afternoon, but I know that like everyone we need to be available is available. Like Cole Palmer, we talk of Jackson and then all of that. So I'm just so I'm just hoping to see that the lineup that would come would be a full squad. Would hope to be our starting 11 coming into the season, so that we are able to test what our team is bringing into the competitions.
Absolutely. For me, I think I want the team to remove the notion that this is a preseason game.
Yeah.
They should see this as I keep saying, a real game.
Yeah.
Because whatever happens in this game, it is what would start as for us in the season.
Exactly.
So it's very important that, as we keep saying, and a lot of people keep saying, our defense is terrible.
Yeah.
We have to find a solid way. Even if we are not signing new defenders, we have to try and find a way to manage things to be able, because as we said in the other episode, we've seen a lot of pairings in the defense, and we probably have an idea which pairing actually works a little bit better than just trying putting players all over the place and all of that.
Yes.
And we understand, we have a lot of players, but we just have to find a way to, be able to play these players to give us results. Because it's not just about buying players and signing players. And at the end of the day, you don't get any result. It doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know what you have to add regards to the squad and our performance.
The squad, I think, is in full house now.
Yeah,
I'm told. London was freezing few days ago because the
Iceman is in town.
Ice cold power.
So everywhere was frozen.
Ice cold power.
So
that guy gives me chills, man.
So that's
beautiful to watch
good
him play.
news. And then Marco Corretto is back, the European champion as well. So I think the squad is ready. And Jackson too trained very well, previously. So I think
everyone is ready to go. And fortunately for us, we have not had any injury reports or injury concerns so far.
And I think that is
it's a good news. No, if we've not had injury, we Inter we go come we go fight for the side. But then they've also been concerns about the fact that Enzo is actually seeing what's the name? Kopama Kukurea for the first time. Are they going to really be able to integrate into the team going forward in this game and probably starting of the season? Because they've not trained with him. They are just coming into they are just meeting, I think, for the first time since they came back from the preseason tour in US.
Okay, so if I'm right, was Enzo in Man City at the time of Cole Palmer's existence?
Yes, I think
so. I think that should be that familiarity should be a bit of a friendly gain for us towards getting into the season. So maybe Cucurella and then Jackson is who I would be a bit worried about. But Cole Palmer,
Jackson, I think he has been around. He has been training with him.
All right.
It's just that he hasn't featured in a game.
Yes. And so I just want to believe that Cucurella would also be able to friendly to the system and all of that. But I just think that all in all, they would be able to gel better, and then they would give us a better performance.
I also believe so. For me, I always believe Cucurella is going to be our...
And for me, sorry for cutting, but I always believe football is a language. Once you understand it, it doesn't matter who is playing.
Simple. Exactly so.
You just be able to, find your way around.
Yes.
Especially with what we've seen in, in Spain, in the Euros, what Cucurella has been able to do. I think that is the kind of system Enzo Maresca is actually, or the kind of player he's looking for in our left back. And so for me, I think it won't be a challenge for Cucurella to adapt to the same, system. I don't know what.
And he has done that before, even under Mauricio Pochettino, doing the inverting, doing it perfectly. So I don't see,
any challenges going forward.
So, and I'm sure by now they might have, completed at least
training,
a few sessions with him. So probably they may not start. But they may later come in as a substitute, and we'll see.
And I won't be surprised they start, because
I'm hoping
a lot of people are eager to see these guys play. So I won't be surprised if he starts them as well.
I'm hoping
and I'm sure he himself might be eager to just see them before going into the season.
That's true, because you need to assess them
before.
That's true. And Cole Palmer, I think Cole Palmer is a natural,
player.
He's natural when it comes to this. You remember he didn't even do preseason with Chelsea last season, and he was solid. So I think for him there, I have no doubt
about him.
He will set in and then do the job for us.
So on a lighter note, I think we have an Olympic champion in our team now. Omar Dion.
Yes,
He was with the Spanish.
Yes,
I think he didn't play, but
he didn't know, but he was with the team.
He was there.
He was with the
had
team.
the
Whatever
medal,
it is,
so-
whatever it is, he was with the team. So we have an Olympic champion too.
Yeah.
No,
No,
Well,
Chelsea is all about winning. If you are in the blue side of the wall,
exactly.
it's all about winning.
Exactly.
So there's no problem.
Yeah.
So in the opposite side in Inter Milan, which players do you see really disturbing us a lot?
Hopefully, Martinez will be back. I don't know whether he has started training yet, but he is their main man for now.
Yeah.
And then he was the leading goal scorer. They just ended Copa America, winning the Copa America. Last season he was the best player in the
Italian squad.
the Italian Serie A. So I think he would have been a better person to test our defense, but I'm not sure he will be able to
fit to play.
Yeah, because I'm sure he's still coming back from the holidays and all that. He still needs some time, but still they still have strong squad. I mean, Thuram is there, strong guy as well, and also I think they have a lot of players who can
Thuram
actually
from the French.
the French national team. Yeah, he's there. Bastoni, the midfield, they have Bastoni, Brozovic. I think they have a strong team. And then defensively, one of the best players, one of the players I admire so much is there as a left back. The Italian left back.
What's his name?
I think he's one of their best players last season.
I've forgotten his name.
Yes.
I've forgotten his
The
name.
way I admire the guy, I don't know if he's also going to play. But I think in all there will be a good test for Chelsea.
To the
Yes,
Chelsea
going
team.
forward. So I'm willing to see everybody get involved and then.
Who are you looking out for in the Chelsea team?
I am hoping Thuram plays. I'm hoping Martinez plays. I'm hoping to see these guys test our defense very well. And then there are those I've actually been sleeping and having nightmares about. Yes, it's a last game, but like we said, it's a game for us to know our stance now and to test our depth of squad. So I just feel like if these guys play, it would make so much sense to the game, and then I'm hoping they play. But like you said, this might not be their last preseason game because they still have another game before their season starts. So I don't know how much importance they are going to put to this game like we are putting to it, but I'm hoping that they give it the maximum respect it requires, for us at least. Right.
Who are you looking forward to seeing in our team, and what are you looking for? What do you want the team to do for you to have that confidence that? Because trust me, there are a lot of people who have lost confidence.
Yeah,
in
myself,
the
I've lost the confidence.
So what would you want to see so that confidence will be back?
I think for me, where the sector I've been crying for is the defense. I want to see the leadership I've been crying for, because it is something that we need to actually work on going into the season. The back then need to to put some fear in the faces of the forward or any attacker who is going to play against Chelsea. They need to cultivate that character of putting fear in the heart of all opponent. But this game, I want to see the first players that will start from the defense. I would like to see Tosin Adarabioyo. I would like to see James. And then the pairing, I would like to see Tosin and then Cowell. I want to see that partnership, to see how it will go. Yeah, it will go. Because even though I know Badiashile paired with Tosin, it was okay.
Good game.
But if I am the coach, I'll sit him down and let him watch what he did, and I'll tell him, this is why I want you to sit, and then let me see whether you can learn or 2 or 3. He like the aggressiveness of my
Then
defense.
it means we have more experiments to do.
This is not like even going into the season. I would like to see Tosin and Cowell going into the season.
You
proper.
believe that it's going to, because
Yes.
for me, we've not seen that. But you believe that
is what I want to.
Because for me, Cole hasn't been impressive to me for the past games he has played. Yeah. So I don't know why you want Cole.
Okay, let me explain why he hasn't been. He hasn't been. He's also been playing as center, left center defense, center back and left back. He's also been combining the two, like what James usually does.
Right.
And that is not the strong part. Remember the last game he played as the center or the right side of the center defense, and he was okay. He wasn't.
He was just average. He wasn't. Yes. He wasn't really. He really
at
didn't
least
impress.
that role was better. As compared to the previous one where he plays the left side. He's also somebody who need someone to at least guide him. At Brighton, he was playing under Louis Dunk, who is also a very experienced player. Guiding him and all that really helped him. But here he has to. It's like he has to step up. Yeah. But if maybe Tosin is able to at least talk to him, guide him, he'll perform better. Not Badiashile to come in. He also need the guidance himself, not to talk of guiding someone. Yeah. So I think I want to see Tosin and then Cole at this center back, and then maybe Cucurella coming in. And of course, James will not be playing first 2 or 3 games in the Premier League. So I'll start.
We'll work on a video around the formation. So I think. Let's get your expectations, and then we would
So I want to have a solid defense, a very solid one, because of what I said. And then in my projection, I am hoping that because of height and then strength and how fast the Italian, the Thuram and then Martinez are, hopefully if they play, I would want to see Disasi and then Tosin being our block.
Yeah, Disasi
might not be available until somewhere September.
Wow.
From what reports I'm picking up. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay. So yes, then equally I would want to see Badiashile there with his lessons learned, actually, because we need that strength and then the height.
What are your expectations for the entire team?
Communication, very good one. Sharp attack. And then a better defense.
Good.
This is my expectation. How about you?
Yes, I'll say the same. But for me, I want to see the system working, because that's what we are going to be, dependent on when the season starts. So I want to see an active and fluent system working on the field, and also please our defense.
Right. All right, guys. So this game is going to be today at 2 p.m. So make sure you monitor the game, and also leave us your thoughts in the comment section. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and also subscribe if you are new here. This is all we do. Amazing Chelsea content. Until the next episode, peace. We are out.